This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to Battlerite Sage. So, after a week of, well, you know what, no point flogging a dead horse, we have the promised roadmap for the rest of 2018. It includes some expected stuff like the return of events such as Halloween and Frozen Mists. It also has when the seasons will be for both BPL and for us regular folk, and of course it mentions the release of Battlerite Royale. So with the expected stuff out of the way, let's take a look at the more interesting items on the roadmap. Let's go in order of least to most interesting. First off, closed beta signups are now open for Battlerite Royale. I've left a link in the description to the entire roadmap, and there's a link in there to sign up, so go check that out. Next up, we have emotes and cosmetics. So we should be getting more adventure items. I presume that means the unique skins you get from sponsors. It doesn't really specify what that means, so I could be wrong. If any of you know, then please do comment down below. In any case, we should be getting adventure items in September. Alongside the mysterious adventure items are new emotes. These were actually in Bloodline Champions. It's pretty much what it sounds like. Kind of like what you have in Overwatch. An emote that you can use in the middle of the game. It's not really useful for anything other than maybe BMing people or aeroplaning around someone when they're AFK. I guess it's kind of cool though, at least it adds more personality to each of the champions. Those will be available from November. And speaking of personalities and such, the Book of Lore. Lore is a little thin on the ground in Battlerite, but we've known for a while that Stunlock hired lore writer Christopher Harrow to help with that. I presume this will be the first we'll see of his work. I mean, right now, most of us are here for the arena, as was made abundantly clear by the response to last week's announcement, so I think a lot of people aren't super interested in fleshing out Battlerite's lore, but it could be cool for the future. Next up, we have new maps. Yes, new maps for the arena. They're going to be taking the style from some of the Battlerite Royale map and putting it into the arena. This is pretty cool. I think the map variety we have now is fine, but having another 3 will be really refreshing. There will be 3 maps coming in September and more to come in December. Another thing we have in the roadmap is an updated ODEUM. This one is actually pretty cool in my opinion. They're adding new camera tools to the ODEUM. I'm not sure what those will be yet, but no matter what it is, more ODEUM features is great for esports and content creators alike. And on that note, it's going to be even easier for people to export their plays to YouTube. When the update comes in November, you'll be able to upload your ODEUM plays to YouTube directly from the game, or you can export it directly to a video file, which will make it really easy to make GIFs too. I know that doesn't sound like much, but these sort of features are so important to breeding a good scene for the arena. Okay, now we get to the really interesting stuff. New champions. It looks like we'll be getting 2 new champions before the end of the year. One in November and another in December. The picture in the roadmap of the November champion looks very Illidan-esque, although it appears to be levitating some kind of orb. That makes me think it will be a ranged champion, but who knows, all we have is a silhouette so far. I know there are a lot of players who've been desperate for new champions, so I'm sure they'll be happy to hear this. And finally, the thing the thing that I've been waiting for, in-game tournaments. In-game tournaments, tournament systems, in-game tournaments, in-game tournament system I keep banging on about. God damn in-game tournament system! Yes, that's right. God damn, I was starting to think that they'd scrapped the whole idea. Honestly, this is the only thing I'm truly excited about. I love competitive play, I love tournaments, and I think this is a long overdue feature for the arena. This is expected to launch in December, maybe it will even coincide with the start of Season 5, which also starts in December. But by the looks of things, we should finally have in-game tournaments by the end of the year. And finally, we have some other stuff that is on the horizon. There's no date attached to either of these, but we should be getting an update to the arena HUD, plus the introduction of the clan system at some point. Okay, so, first thoughts. There are a lot of people who have been skeptical about Stunlock's approach to managing Battlerite for a while now, but there was always that reasonable doubt that maybe, just maybe, they had everything under control. But I feel like the announcement on Thursday last week kind of removed that reasonable doubt. I'm not saying for sure that releasing Battlerite Royale as a standalone is a bad decision, but my god, the way they went about it. Hey guys, get excited! You ready? Okay, we're pulling the plug on your favorite game! Okay, that's not exactly what they said, but it really wasn't that far off. Honestly, I am excited about some of this stuff, especially the in-game tournament system, but I'm approaching the situation with a large dose of skepticism. It even says at the top of the roadmap that some of these dates could change. And honestly, if we've learned anything from this whole debacle, if Stunlock says something could change, you should probably prepare for the possibility that it will change. The roadmap looks a little better than I expected, but it is just a list of promises that includes stuff that was promised all along. Do you remember the previous roadmap? Some of that stuff seems to have been kicked further into the long grass. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Is it just too little too late, or do you guys think this is enough to douse the flames? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please feel free to subscribe for more Battlerite guides, news, and discussion. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some unique rewards, then head over to patreon.com/battleritesage. And don't forget to check out twitch.tv/battleritesage. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.